The Selfish Path to Romance. Download Chapter 1 for free at drkenner.com.
Here is an email from a listener who is pretty much disillusioned with the country. The country. Hello, Dr. Kenner. When the health bill passed, I felt enormously overwhelmed, and I cannot shake that feeling. It seems like we are in an unstoppable movement towards statism in this country, and I feel like giving up. Thank you for taking the time to read my email. And this is from Joe. Joe, I understand what you're feeling. I didn't know how to fight the battle. I felt like a person in an abusive family with all the skills I have who just didn't know what to do, what to say. I felt like it was a lost cause. And it's understandable to feel that way initially because your mind does need to integrate how serious this threat is to our country. Number one, it is not a health care bill, and I never want to call it that. It's a total takeover of our country. It's the beginning of that. So you're right, it's going towards statism. It's a health care destruction. The poorest person in this country should be terrified at this bill because although they may get some freebies initially, when the creative, productive people crash, hopefully that will never happen, they're going to be very bad off. They're going to be much worse off than they are in a benevolent country that offers free trade and offers them a chance to not be poor, to rise. So that is very damaging. The battle is actually in your own soul. And one of the trillion reasons I love the author Ayn Rand. And if you haven't read Atlas Shrugged, read it, and it will help you figure out what's going on with the country and how to turn it around. But one of the reasons I love her is she said, never let them win a permanent victory. Never lose your ability to enjoy your life. So yes, you can grieve the losses as if you had lost a son or a daughter, but you need to know how to rebuild your world and connect with people who share rational values, your values, and have those rational ideas. If you don't have them, you can. There's a book, Loving Life, by Craig Biddle that I highly recommend. It's Loving Life, and the author is Craig, Biddle. He will give you some wonderful ideas. And you can feel a little sad, but fight that battle in your own mind. I know I went to a restaurant recently, and I went out to feed the birds today. So you keep a sense of normalcy in your life, keep connected to your values, and enjoy rational people. Seek them out if you don't know them, join groups, speak up. And when you do that, you will love your own life, and you'll be able to retain some of that sense of not just sinking into that abyss of making it feel like they have won, that the government official, the government bureaucrats have won. There are so many good people out there fighting the battle. Feel good about it. Stay connected with those people and stay connected with all of your rich values, everything that makes you happy in life, whether it's friends or family or maybe it's clubs that you belong to. I'm Dr. Ellen Kenner.
For more Dr. Kenner podcast, go to drkenner.com and please listen to this ad.
Here's an excerpt from The Selfish Path to Romance, the Serious Romance Guidebook by clinical psychologist Dr. Ellen Kenner and co-author Dr. Edwin Locke, who's world famous for his theories in goal setting.
Fitness, which is obviously good for your health, affects appearance. Being fit makes you look and feel better, whether you do it by means of sports, going to the gym, dieting, or some other activity. You may enjoy engaging in fitness activities with your partner, though this isn't always feasible. And when you feel better about yourself, you wear more attractive clothes. You look more confident and pleasant. Your partner may find you increasingly sexy, and you may feel less self-conscious when it comes to romantic intimacy.
You can download Chapter 1 for free by going to drkenner.com. And you can buy The Selfish Path to Romance at amazon.com.